What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kato Kalen, and today we're gonna have a discussion video about DC versus Marvel. Not the companies itself, just like in general. Like I really want to see you guys' opinion. I'm gonna give you my opinion and perspective about it, how I feel about the companies and the comics in general itself. So, number one, um, first thing, let's get on Marvel side. I love Marvel. I enjoy Marvel. Um, the heroes are great. I love my favorite character from Marvel Comics is absolutely Iron Man. Tony, number one all day. He's the number one for me. His mind, his intelligence, his money, his charisma, all of that. I really enjoyed it ever since I was a kid. I like that he had a butler, just like Michael. I'm not trying to compare him, but just like my other favorite superhero, which is my favorite superhero of all time, out of all comics, out of all established characters, any franchises, Batman, he had a butler, Alfred. Well, we're not talking about him right now. We're on Marvel Comics and talking about Iron Man. So yeah, he's my favorite character from there. My second is got to be Captain America. He's a lot of you guys' favorite number one character because he's Captain America. I can see you can't go wrong with Captain America. It's Captain America. But you got to look at things. Now I want to get into the comics now. The different tones and stuff that Marvel and DC gave off back in the day, and even today, as we look at the comics, they've changed. You can look at DC standpoint on the comics. You can say today their movies are dark. Yeah, I give it to you. The movies are dark. I have no problem with that at all. I love it because the movies are dark. I love watching a dark movie, comic book or not. I like my comic books to be dark. If you've ever read a Frank Miller comic or a graphic novel, you know it's gonna be dark. If you see the name Frank Miller on it before you even read it, anything, it's gonna be a dark comic. You don't even have to say anything about it. You know it's gonna be dark. So I have no problem with the darkness. People say it's too dark. They want to add some light and humor in there. No need for that. There's no need for that in the universe. You had the humor with the Flash and um, Green Arrow and Green Lantern in the comics. We don't need that in the movie universe. Marvel, they're doing it perfectly fine. I seen a video that's Marvel's key to their movies. Kindness, happiness, and comedy. It might be some of their keys, but it's not everything. Comedy and happiness and light, that's not everything. You want to get into the real world and the grittiness. That's another reason why I love DC, because they're gods. Like, they're gods. Marvel is, more real, based in the real world, with the powers and everything. But I'm saying we're gods. You see the Trinity back there on that wall? Them are gods. Those are what you call gods. We have godlike complexes in the Marvel universe, and you do they have it like that in Marvel too. It's my opinion. Like I said, I want to see how you guys feel about these characters. I'm letting you know how I feel right now. This is just a good discussion video. You know, um, just to let you guys know how I'm feeling about it. I did check out Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 2 last night. Awesome. See, I'm letting you know right now, I'm a Marvel fan. I love Marvel shit. Awesome. That's probably my top. Man, it's probably my second or third favorite Marvel movie. It was great. People say it's not going to top the first one. I believe that it's not going to top the first one, but it did do something for itself to be a second movie and be a sequel. It established itself great in the MCU. Um, yeah, it was just overall just a great movie, and I will be doing my review for that. Actually, my audio and stuff messed up on it, and so I'm just gonna put that up later on whenever I get a chance. You'll get it. But yeah, it was a great movie. I had a good time. Again, with the humor and stuff, it was great, but some of the humor in that didn't stick. Some of it was just too much. Some of the stuff in there just had too many jokes. You can keep stuff going. And that's another thing with the MCU. They got great jokes and great writers, but some stuff just doesn't hit, man. And you can't just keep lagging it on. They like to keep it going. Like once they get a joke playing, they'll keep the joke going. Ha ha ha. You get a couple laughs of it, but after like the third or fourth time, like it's really no use for that joke anymore. Seriously. yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest, because I've been talking with some people. They're kind of feeling different, and some of them feeling the same way. You know, Zack Snyder, he's a great director. He's great. Like, I hope that doesn't affect me on any of you guys' opinions of me and what I think of the movies and stuff. But I love Zack Snyder. Let me like. For me, number one movie of all time for me. That's the number one movie of all time. Nothing can get better than this. That's the greatest movie of all time. I love it. Absolutely. Great. I don't know, like, what's the problem? What's the problem? Sure. Might have had a couple little scenes in it, a little bit too much dialogue and stuff, but sure, what's the problem? I don't see. Absolutely awesome. Don't understand what you guys' problem is. Masterpiece. Like I said, I'm gonna do it again just so I can see how many people's gonna leave bad comments and I don't care. I'm just letting you guys know. Best movie of all time to me. It's my favorite movie of all time, and I will be doing a review on all three of these. Again, this is the established DCEU canon right here. This is it right here. This is the universe that's been established so far. I will be doing a breakdown on it. You tell me. I don't want to know. I want to know another thing. How do you think his vision is so bad? Like perfect. It's beautiful with camera work. His eye, it's beautiful. Like absolutely stunning the way that he can put a piece together. The way it looks. It looks like it comes right out of a comic. And his filters he used. People complain about the color. All Marvel's movies are dull. I'm going to tell you that now. These next two, like Guardian of the Galaxy, beautiful. The new one is beautiful. The second one, I mean, the first one really didn't even have that much color in it. They're using the new red cameras, I think. It's really, really comes down to that. The color too. It's the color paleting with it. Marvel movies. Like I seen a video essay on YouTube. I forgot who did it, but I know it's a video essay of how that color looks. And dude had some really good points of how they use their music and their colors to really make these movies. And I think that's DC's advantage right now. Like if I don't have a point with anything what I'm saying, that's their advantage right now is their color palette and their music. I just they're gods, man. I just love the state that we're living in right now and just get to see all these heroes come together on the big screen and do their thing. Like I said, it's just a discussion video, Marvel versus DC. You know, I love Marvel. Like I said, my favorite Marvel movie, Iron Man. It's gotta be. It's gotta be almost a lot of people's favorite movies. Favorite movie from Marvel. Iron Man. I love that a lot. That's a good movie. Plot, villain, suit, awesome. That was like when I seen that was like, whoa, they're really doing something. Now, a DC standpoint, their best films that they probably had, the films that they've had from Warner Brothers DC is probably these right here. These are probably the best for everybody. But me, I'm gonna tell you, I enjoy the Christopher Nolan verse. I enjoy it a lot. It's just I don't enjoy it anymore than this. I just don't. I just can't. You can't tell me um, Christian Bale, he's a great Batman. I mean, he's superior. He's great. He kicks some ass. He's awesome. He looks cool in the bat suit. The bat suit's awesome. Everything was cool about his story and his Batman. But you're not going to tell me that this guy right here, you're not going to tell me he's not the definitive Batman. You're not going to tell me he's not right out of a cartoon. You're not going to tell me that he is not him. You're not going to tell me that he's not him. You're just not. He is. That picture they put in the magazine with him with his, like, when he was standing in front of the back computer, one of the first images that they released from the Batman vs Superman movie. We were standing in front of the back computer without that. Mind was blown. I wish I had my account set up then to do reactions to that. Greatest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm telling you. That's why people get serious in this. It's like I said, this is just a discussion. If you stuck around with this whole entirety of the video, I appreciate it. I'm just talking my mind, going off Marvel versus DC. It's, I don't know, man. It just blows my mind to see how people are down in those movies and never seen those characters together. Like, it really downs me. Like, when Wonder Woman comes out, it's gonna be a great movie. I know it. It's the first female superhero movie. You know, especially for an established character like Wonder Woman. She is the number one, the number one women superhero. Period. There's no other superhero that's a woman that's higher than her, ever. There's no one. Like, I don't care. Black Widow, she's along with that. I don't care. Nothing. Captain Marvel, Brie Larson. Sorry, it's probably gonna be a good movie, but it's not gonna beat Wonder Woman. I don't care. It's just, anyway. This is my discussion, part one, Marvel versus DC video. You guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Jump in the discussion with me, man. Leave a comment, a question. I'm gonna get back on you, give you some feedback back, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you for checking out the video. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.